So one of the questions I get asked from time to time is, where do you post information online? And if I was going to look to follow you on social media, things like that, what are the places I should be looking for the information? So I put together this quick little overview to sort of show where I populate information online, how the information flows, and the different various items that you might want to take a look at if you're looking to find out where this information is posted through the various online platforms. So here's a quick look at sort of some of the places that I put information out online and the different ways you can interact as well. So first of all, if you use Twitter, or if you're looking at that, I do have a Twitter account, so it's twitter.com/Eric Ligman. It's open to anyone, so anyone can go out there and follow that feed there. In addition, I do post to a blog, theblog.com, and again, that one's accessible by anyone as well. You can subscribe to the RSS feeds, or you could just go to the site itself and read those. Now, I will suggest that if you are looking to keep up to date with the blog, simply subscribing to RSS. Anytime I post up there, it'll actually be sent directly to you through your RSS reader, which could even be an Outlook. You can subscribe directly to it there. I am also on LinkedIn, so if you go to linkedin.com/Eric Ligman, you can find me there. And again, anyone can request access to that account there, and I pretty much approve most of the ones there through LinkedIn. We also have the Microsoft Partner Network. So you'll see it at MicrosoftPartnerNetwork.com, which is the new social side of the MPN community. And so some of my information does go there as well. But that one's run through the Microsoft MPN team. So if you haven't checked that out, take a look there. We also have an online user group. So if you go to mssmallbiz.com, you'll see a user group link. You can click in there, and that's really an online group where a lot of partners communicate from around the world. They're located all over the place. Some of the MVPs are in there. It's online discussions and communications and conversations about a variety of topics, as you can imagine. And that one's open to pretty much everyone as well. And then I also do have a Facebook account, which I use and that was not necessarily open to everyone. I do monitor that one as far as who I approve and not, because that one does have personal and also business. So it's my friends, Microsoft coworkers, it's some of the MVPs I work with, partners I work with around the world, people I know inside that account. So just sort of framing up which ones are accessible by whom and where they are. Another question I get also is, if I subscribe to one of these, will I automatically get all the information you put out there? And it's one piece I do want to sort of point out is that no, I don't necessarily replicate all my information through all different channels. They are unique, and some replicate, some don't. So for instance, what I put to the blog does not go to the user group. So if you're in the user group and it's all you read, you won't necessarily see the blog posts that I put up there. Now, I will every once in a while answer a question inside the blog, inside the user group with a link back to a blog post, but the blog content does not automatically replicate into the user group. I do put unique content into the blog, into Twitter, into Facebook, and into the user group. So there's unique that goes into the various different ones. And then some of the information does auto-replicate, and I did put a slide here, I'll show you that in a moment, on how that works. You can see that. And again, as I mentioned, Facebook is more of the personal, since it's people I know, and also some business, but things like Twitter and the blog are really going to be mostly business. And once in a while I'll put personal. So the thing about Twitter, nice thing about that is being able to communicate with partners around the world and different people and meet new people and have those conversations. I really do enjoy meeting different people that way. So if you're a partner located someplace, feel free to ping me on Twitter and have a conversation and learn more about you and your organization. Maybe and then give me maybe a chance to meet people face to face through partner conference, things like that. It's always great to meet new people out in the community and the partners around the world. So here's a quick look at sort of how the information flows into the various areas that I post online. So generally, the main places I'll put information out directly is either going to be one to the blog up on top, or directly to Twitter, or to Facebook, or to the user group. And now from there, as mentioned, some of the information is auto-replicated. So for instance, anything I put to the blog will automatically notify Twitter. So there'll be a link to the blog post with some headline back to what the blog post is about. In addition to that, anything I post to the blog does replicate to Facebook as a post, and then some of the things I put to the blog will replicate to the MicrosoftPartnerNetwork.com site. Now, stuff I put through Twitter, some of it will go to the MicrosoftPartnerNetwork.com site. Everything I put into Twitter does replicate into LinkedIn, and then some of the stuff does go to Facebook. Things I put to Facebook don't auto-replicate. So if I put things there, if I'm going to take that someplace else, I'll choose to do that and post it other places. But Facebook does not replicate. Same with the user group. Anything I put into the user group is direct in there, doesn't auto-replicate out from there. And then the last piece as far as flow through is, again, from the blog, if it goes to Twitter, as I mentioned, Twitter does auto-replicate into LinkedIn. So it will flow through there across those different places. So as you can see, based on where you follow me and different things like that, the blog and Twitter are probably the two main places I communicate information through. From the business side, I put a lot of different things out there and interact back and forth on Twitter, but the blog is where I put a lot of the content. And again, that'll flow through Twitter and through LinkedIn. So I hope this was a quick, good overview for you on where I put information out online and where you can see information if you wish to follow or communicate different ways you can do so online. So again, hope this is helpful, and I hope to talk to you online and see you all a little later. Thanks.